Hi everyone. I'm waiting for people to come in. I let everyone know I was on. I'll wait until some more people join us. My cat, I hope he doesn't make a lot of racket. He's in my room. That music might be a little too loud here. Let me turn this sound maker down. There we go. Waiting for, I got one person in here. Hi. Waiting for some more people. Before I forget, I let people know on Wattpad that I was going to begin today and talk with people. If you have any questions, I'm trying to turn this down. If you have any questions about Wattpad, my writer friends, you can ask me on here and I can explain them the best I can. Staying connecting to the chat. Let me message Stacy here really quick. Let her know I was on. So what I was going to talk about today, first of all, my journey on YouTube. Stacy already knows why I joined YouTube. When I first joined YouTube, it was back in the 2000s when YouTube first began, and my friend moved away. He moved all the way to Colorado. He was one of my best friends in the whole world. And I was so upset when he moved away. And he's like the very first love of my life. And he moved away. And he told me he was on YouTube. And he started making YouTube videos. So then I joined YouTube because of him. He is still on YouTube. I'm not going to give out his channel or his name for personal reasons, you know. But I joined to make friends, and back then I was single, and YouTube was more of a dating site, and you can make videos for your friends and say hey and hi, and I don't know if you guys remember that kind of thing, where you would say hello and go back and forth and make video chats with people. You might hear my son and his friend in the background, but I hope not. He just arrived, Colin. So anyway, that was why I made a YouTube account, and it was just my name at that time. And then later on, I had joined Wattpad because I like to read and write. And then I found Instagram, Twitter, also Facebook helps you on Wattpad. So I kept my YouTube channel. I started sharing things on my Wattpad with YouTube, and that helps it grow too. Hey Stacy. And then my friend Gabby Chestnut, that's her real last name, Chestnut, she's from Italy. She told me to make your channel name the same as your Wattpad account so people can find you, if that makes sense. So people can find you and they can connect with you. And that really helps a lot. It really does make sense. So everybody can find you on Twitter. They can find you on YouTube. They can find you on whatever platform that you're using. And it does help a lot. So, you know, your readers and writers and your friends can connect with you that way. And that was like the best advice I got from a Wattpad star. Anyway, on Wattpad, I'm still waiting for some of the Wattpad girls to check in. Let me check. It's trying to reconnect on here. It's connecting. Okay. I was having some internet difficulties. Sorry about that. And it's reconnecting now. I do love YouTube. Instagram is really fun. Hi, Wanting One Angel. And Instagram is a lot of fun. I like it a lot. Now my dog's barking at Colin. That's just grand. I call that the dog bell. She's barking and barking. Anyway. Great. Anyway. back when Wattpad first came along, my friend told me about it. She's like, you like to write blogs, and that was when everyone blogged and did a lot of blogging and stuff like that, and Blogspot and Blogger. I don't know if you remember Blogger. And I used to do that. She really liked my blogs on Blogspot. She's like, you might like YouTube. Sorry, I can't think with the dog barking. You might like Wattpad and try it and see if you like it. And then I joined Wattpad, and I wasn't sure what I was going to write on the platform, because this is a big platform. It had like over 1 million people on this platform. Oh my gosh, Trixie. Oh, you're killing me, dog. Anyway. So, she told me I should join Wattpad. I did. I wasn't sure if I was just going to share my poetry or an actual story, because, you know, things can get stolen if you put it out there. You know, your writing can get stolen. People can steal your stuff and, you know, sell it as theirs if you just post it anywhere. So I was kind of apprehensive about putting my work on Wattpad. So I wasn't too sure what I was going to put on there. And then I found the wonderful world that is fan fiction. And then I came to love fan fiction. If you don't know what it is, it's where you rewrite a book, or you rewrite a movie in the way that you wanted it to turn out. You can make it your own, change anything the way you want it to. It's just basically fantasy kind of stuff. And nowadays, if you noticed, a lot of fan fiction is actually getting published into books. And it's really, I think it's really fascinating, and I think it's really neat that companies are finding new writers, and they're hiring these people to write fan fiction for them and continue stories and keep up with stories that people have loved for generations. And I think that's really neat. I do miss Wattpad back when they didn't have all the ads on there, and they put ads in the books when you read. I do get Wattpad Premium, and it's like $6 a month. And I do think the premium is actually worth it, because you can read without the ads and stuff. And I do miss it being free. Man, Trixie's just going at it. But anyway, I don't know if my Wattpad friends made it or not, or if they fell asleep. But on with, I think my one friend Felicity said she'll probably watch it later, because she's all the way from another country in her time zone. You know, I don't blame her. It's different, so whatever. My tips are, I would get to know the community on Wattpad when you first join. Pay attention to who are the Wattpad stars. Also, there's a thing called Wattpad ambassadors, and they're the people that help run Wattpad. They do not get paid on Wattpad. The ambassadors don't, but the Wattpad star people, they get paid to help run things. I've worked with a few of the Wattpad stars on there. I've worked with Sean Allen. I've worked with Leah. I've worked with Rebecca Sky. I've also worked with, I can't think of her name right now. I've done anthologies. So if you're really into that and you really want to be a big writer and you really want to go for being a big star on Wattpad, I would suggest getting to know the Wattpad 4 and get to know the Wattpad stars. Hey, Pinky Bear. How are you, Jen? My dog is just, she's like, oh no, stranger danger. She just kept barking and barking and barking. I swear. But, like I said to you, when I first joined YouTube, I wasn't sure if I was going to also keep my YouTube channel until I learned to help my Wattpad account as well, if that makes sense. And so my Wattpad friends have found me on YouTube too. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds kind of thing. And I like having it, and it can be fun to make videos. Sometimes I don't always know what kind of videos to make, but I've been being more creative with things. So, and Stacy helped me figure out actually how to make fast videos and how to edit better, and she's taught me a few things. Haven't you, Stacy, on YouTube? And then me and her like to go places around here and film, which is a lot of fun when we hang out. Yeah, virtual hug. I'm glad you guys made it. I'm sorry it's so late. I thought it was going to be a little quieter at night to do this, but I guess I was wrong. I didn't know my son was going to have a friend over and then the dog was going to bark like crazy. I'm like, great. Oh, man. Like I said, if you don't know what Wattpad is, when I'm talking about Wattpad, it helped me keep my YouTube account, like I said, and figure out what I wanted to do with my YouTube account. But Wattpad is a virtual reading site. It's an app and it's free. I'm not trying to sell it. It's just something that is my hobby outside of YouTube, and I love it. It's one of my favorite apps that I like to use all the time. If you like reading and you like writing, Wattpad might be the place for you. It's a lot of fun. I also do use Dream app. It's for reading and writing too. Dream is free to use on there too, but it's not spelled like regular Dream. It's spelled DREAM, and then there's an E at the end of it, so it's like Dream, but it's got a unicorn on the little app thing. What other sites are there to read and write on? Sweek is another one to write on, and that's SWEEK. But like I said, if you want to make it big on Wattpad, you want to try to win the Watty Awards. Watty Awards, you can win a chance to have your book become a movie, or you can win the big prize, which is a large lump sum of money. I don't remember how much you can win this year. I know one year is like almost $20,000. You got to have a lot of following. Your book has to have a lot of reads. One girl I know, she was just starting out, and I was just starting out at the same time, and now she's published. She just got published now with Wattpad. They're publishing books, and some of the books are on Netflix if you want to watch them. The books by Anna Todd. She actually made the books before. They're fan fiction books, and they were about One Direction, and then she changed it, made it an original book, and now the book's a movie, and it's on Netflix, and I can't think of the name of the movie. Just look up Anna Todd on Netflix if you want to find her movie that's on there. And she just started out around the same time I did, but she became a bigger person than I did. She's got like 1 million followers on Wattpad. Hey, Tammy. And I haven't seen some of my Wattpad girls yet, but I only have like 3,000 on Wattpad compared to her. She's got like 1 million followers, almost 2 million followers on her Wattpad. That's like nothing. I wish I had 1 million on Wattpad, but we'll see, maybe one day. I'm almost at 4K on there. It's a lot less than I have on YouTube. Like I said, I cut YouTube so people too could get to know me from Wattpad, and I made sure this video. Also, if you want to grow your YouTube channel, if you use Wattpad, you can make a little book. You don't have to make a fancy cover or whatever. You can share your videos in the book, and the people can click play on that book, the page of the book. They click play and they can watch your video from Wattpad. So let's say they don't have a YouTube, but they have a Wattpad account and they want to join YouTube. They could watch your video from Wattpad, and that helps your channel get more views too. But to do that, the channel bar on the chapter has a link below at the top, and you can just type in your channel name and your video should pop up, and then you click on it and it'll post in the chapter, and then you publish it, and people can watch your video from YouTube. Or like I said, YouTube doesn't always give everybody their community wall because you have to have 1K. Wattpad automatically gives you a community wall, which you can communicate with everybody and post announcements and all kinds of stuff. You could post your YouTube channel link to your Wattpad and let people know that you have a new video up. But that's another way I've gained some people on my YouTube channel. Wattpad has helped me a lot with that. So if you guys wonder where I am, a lot of times I'm not making a video. I'm on Wattpad more than YouTube, really. It's a lot of fun. Does anybody have any questions, again, about why I joined YouTube? Anybody have any questions for me at all? And Stacey, no embarrassing questions. I know you know a lot of stuff about me. I'm glad you guys all joined me tonight. It's a lot of fun to do these lives, Stacey. Stacey and I might be going to Huckleberry this year, and hopefully her mom will let her out of the house so she could go to Huckleberry with me. It'll be a lot of fun. And we're gonna go trick-or-treating because we can. They weren't open last year because COVID, and I couldn't do anything. Nothing fun. Tammy, that's okay. Yeah, that would be fun, Stacey. And I'm really excited about going to Halloween this year, but I'm kind of apprehensive now because the Top Thrill Dragster, their ride, I told Stacey about it, the part of the ride fell off and it hit somebody in line. It hit somebody and they had to be rushed to the hospital. They were just waiting in line and the ride fell on their head. I'm like, oh my Lord. I don't know if I want to ride the rides there. That scares me. That's like one of my biggest fears is like falling off a roller coaster because I've been stuck on a roller coaster. Yeah, Tammy, I don't do a lot of rides. I'm more of the shopping. I like to go shopping and watch the shows, and they have parades, and I like to like try the food. I will ride the train ride and that kind of stuff, but I don't like the rides. I do like watching the rides. Watching the rides is fun, but I don't want to go on them. I once left my husband on a ride. I told him I could do the ride, and I was going to be brave, and I was going to conquer my fear, and I was going to go on the Mantis, and it's a ride where you stand up, and it twirls and goes upside down and all kinds of crap. I'm like, I'm going to conquer my fear. I'm going to go on it, and this is when him and I were first dating, and we were with this group of college friends, and I just met them, and I waited in line the whole time, and when I looked at the ride, I'm like, I really don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. So then I get up there to the ride. We're about to hop on it. He hops on it, and I'm like, I'm really sorry. I cannot do this. And I rush off, and I take off, and I leave him there to go on the ride by himself. I'm lucky he still dated me after that. I left him there to ride on the ride by himself. I did not go on it. Oh no, Tammy. Yes, Stacey, I don't like them either. I just don't trust rides. It's just bad. Hello, people that are joining. Like I said, to Wattpad people, if you have any questions about anthologies or writing or any kind of tips, now it's time to ask me. And ask me anything if you want. But I just thought Tuesday would be a good time to do a live because, you know, it's the middle of the week. We're just unwinding and we're trying to make it through the week, and there's nothing much to do on a weekday. But around here, there's nothing. At least it's not raining right now. I've had it up to here with all this rain and crap. At least it was sunny and bright today. It was a little warm and muggy out. I just want to do something fun this weekend. I don't want to stay home. And then my hubby, he likes football. And I can't stand football. You can hate me all you want, but I'm not a football girl. I like hockey, but I don't like football. I mean, if it was live and I went to a live game, I would go to a football game and watch it. That might be fun. But I'm not into football and all that kind of stuff. I do like the Detroit Tigers, and I don't mind going like to a live game. That would be fun. But I'm not really a sportsy girl, and I'm not into football. I don't care if he plays football because, like, I'll do my coloring stuff and I just sit there. I don't watch a lot of TV. Yeah, Stacy doesn't like football either. They're the same. Football is just, I don't know, I can't get into it. I do like watching some of the Super Bowl and the halftime shows, you know, and all that stuff and all the food. That's kind of fun sometimes. But just more of the commercials are fun. I don't really watch the game. I watch the commercials. But I do love fall, and I'm excited for fall, and I can't wait for all the fall activities. Yeah, I'm glad you're not too. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's like not into sports. For me, it has to be like a live event, you know what I'm saying? To have fun and you can see stuff, because there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes while it's on the commercial. You don't see a lot of that stuff. But like you do when you're in the stands and you're having fun. It's not much fun when you're sitting in your living room, I don't think, and watching it. But my hubby, he's a fantasy football dork. He likes all that stuff. He likes to bet on the football players, and him and his buddies from college, they get together and watch all that stuff. Same, Tammy. The only thing I really watch, I'll watch Riverdale. I like Riverdale. And I watch General Hospital. And that's about most I'll watch. I'm always trying to find something to watch and I can't, so I'll just put on like music. I like old shows. You and I like the same kind of shows. Like I like Bewitched, and I like Happy Days, and I like the Three Stooges, and I like Laverne and Shirley. I love all those old shows. Those I can watch over and over again. I love the Brady Bunch. That's another one of my favorites. I can watch that over and over again. I like the classic shows rather than the older, like the newer shows. I do like that 70s show, but I've watched it like a gazillion times already. And there's nothing I really like to watch anymore. I don't know. I have watched the new Nancy Drew. Yeah, Three's Company is a good one too. We watch that, like, we'll eat dinner and we'll put on Three's Company, or we'll put on King of Queens and watch it together because it's something we watch together. I was watching The Nanny the other day. I don't know if you remember that show, The Nanny, with that one girl, Fran Fine. The funny shows from the 80s and 90s. I like kind of shows like that. Used to like cartoons and stuff too, like Rocko's Modern Life and like the older cartoons and stuff. Betty Boop. I love Betty Boop. I love anything with Max Fletcher that he made. Yes, Mama's Family. I've seen all of them. Remember when Betty White was on Mama's Family and she was one of the sisters on there? People forget she was on that show too. That was so funny. I love that show. I used to watch that with my mom. It was a lot of fun. My grandma used to watch that show too. It was a good one. But I'm gonna probably end soon. I'm waiting a little bit for people to come in, see if they can come in or if they're sleeping. I just had to do it around this time because it's most quiet around here. Stacy, no more Monster High for you. I do like cartoons too. Tammy, do you have a favorite, like, Looney Tunes? I was gonna say, do you have a favorite cartoon too? I met the creator of Ren and Stimpy. I don't know if you remember that show, Ren and Stimpy. And he was a really nice guy. He like talked to us for hours at Comic-Con, and it was so fun. He's a really neat guy. I enjoyed talking to him about how he created that show. That was a crazy show. Yes, Pink Panther, that was a good one too. And the Carol Burnett show. Wasn't the Carol Burnett show on and then like the Pink Panther went on after that, if I remember correctly? And Rocky and Bullwinkle. Those were the good old days. I remember going skiing up north, and then we go to the cottage and I'd watch all the the shows that come on when I was little. Yeah. I love watching those shows. My kids are like, you watch weird stuff. I'm like, those are the great shows. They're good. Watch them. They think I'm weird. Whatever. But yeah, Mark and Mindy, I forgot about that one. Stacy. Da-da-da. Pink Panther. I have both of the Pink Panther movies. Those were actually pretty good too. Steve Martin was in the first one, I think. Right? I don't know. Yeah, my kids say, I showed them a lot of the old cartoons and stuff like that. They're like, you watch weird stuff. Like, it's not weird, thanks. But I showed them the old stuff from Nickelodeon that I used to watch as a kid, that you can't do that on television. I don't know if you remember that show. You can't do that on television. And what other show is it? I did show them Beavis and Butthead. And I was laughing about it. And they're like, that's weird. Yeah, Ethan thinks it's weird, but look at the stuff today. That's even weirder than the stuff we watch. Am I not right? Some of the stuff that's on today is really kind of out there. That's just me, though. I think it's kind of out there. I used to love that show, too, Step by Step. See, it is weird. And they think we're weird. I made them watch Pee-wee's Playhouse one time because I used to love that show. And it was funny. And they're like, this is weird. I'm like, it's supposed to be weird. Stacy knows how Ethan is. He's like, it's weird. And Tammy, I already told people how I got my journey to YouTube. I wasn't going to actually stay. Long story short, I joined YouTube because there's a guy I liked on here. And he's my best friend. He moved to Colorado. And then him and I lost touch. And I was going to keep my YouTube channel because before I wasn't sure how to make videos on here or what I was going to do with the platform that I had. And then I joined Wattpad and I made friends on there and they were showing me stuff you could do to make your Wattpad account grow with YouTube. So then I stayed on YouTube and I made friends. I do too, Stacy. I know I'm not the only weird one. I love Beavis and Butthead. I need to have him watch the Beavis and Butthead movie. Ethan is Butthead. Will it get censored for saying Butthead on here? I don't know. YouTube. But yeah, that's how I joined YouTube. I wasn't going to actually make videos. Yeah, it is. And you know what's weird is King of the Hill got started off of Beavis and Butthead, and then Daria got started off of Beavis and Butthead. All those shows came off of that show after. I'm going to kick my husband because he left the porch light on this whole entire time. And it's bugging me because I could see it in my bedroom window. Stacy knows, and it's just burning away. Burning and flickering and everything. But Tammy, yeah, if you don't know, I'm a writer too, besides doing coloring and stuff. And I like to write poetry. I don't know if you write. I know you like to read. I haven't sold any books yet. Maybe one day I will. I like to write romance, and I like to write poetry and fan fiction, and it's just fun. Yeah, Doug's driving me crazy tonight, but I guess he knows that. He probably likes to bug me because you know he can right now. Man, I swear. Oh, maybe it was Kitty. Kitty's coloring right. She's the one that likes to read, right? Tammy? I thought I saw one of you guys, Kitty, I think it was, reads on here. But I know some of you read too. Yeah, I'm a big reader. I got lots of books. I like to read and I like to write. I love my books. And then I got into coloring books, and I have lots of those. Lots that I haven't even finished yet. Right. I knew I saw one of you guys that read too, besides me. And I know Pinky Bear does too. She likes to read anime. I haven't read anime or gotten into new anime since Sailor Moon. And Stacy hasn't helped me pick out a new one. I'm not reading Monster High, Stacy. You know, Stacy'd be like, read a Monster High book. Right, Stacy? This is a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys joined me. It's to pick me up. right now we've had one car because Doug's muffler wasn't working right. And so I've been stuck at home all day this week, and I'm going out on the weekend while he's working on his car. We're in the process of car shopping and trying to find a new car. And we're thinking we're going to either buy a minivan, or he kind of wants to get a truck. So I don't know. I don't care if he gets a truck as long as I can drive it and it's not like something I'm afraid I'm going to crash because I'm going to be driving it too. We're saving my old car for my old youngest son who's going to be driving. Yeah, it will be fun. I just need something fun. So my diamond painting's been keeping me busy at home while I'm stuck at home. And then the doctor's like, you could do Zoom calls and stuff like that. So it's not really a big deal if I don't go to an appointment or whatever. You know, and you can do them at home, which that's kind of nice. I wish doctors did house calls like back in the 50s. That's not fair. They had house calls and that kind of stuff. You know, I wish we had that. That would have been nice. I'm sure it would have cost a lot of money for a house call, though. I always wish I could have lived back in the 50s or like, I don't know, the 50s or 60s. I mean, I was born in the 60s, but I didn't really get to live it. I don't remember a lot of things. I know you love anime. Right, Tammy? I know the 50s seem like such a fun time to be in. I love watching these old videos on here about things about the 50s and like the old commercials, and I like to watch like vintage movies and things like that. I want to get more Frankie and Annette movies. I don't know, Tammy, if you watch Frankie and Annette. I love Frankie and Annette cheesy, you know, beach movies. I'm gonna buy some more of those. I also want to get some more movies with Judy Garland and Mickey Rooney in them. So I like the classical, like musical ones. I like Meet Me in St. Louis, and I like a lot of movies based in older times. Stacy, let's talk about anime. A minute ago, sorry if I wasn't clear. She and I both read anime. I know you probably don't read anime, Tammy, but anime is a lot of fun to read too. I haven't gotten into anime as much as I had with Sailor Moon, and it got me liking it. But I haven't found another series to really get into. And I mentioned Pinky Bear. She was in here earlier. Her name is Jen, and she reads anime too, if you wonder who. But anyway, I am getting tired, so I'm going to tell you guys bye for now, and I'm sure if people want to ask me questions below, they can leave questions below on this video too, and I can just answer that. Yeah, I figured you weren't into anime. Yeah, I love old shows. They're so much more fun than the newer ones. The newer ones today just stink. I'm sorry, but they stink. Oh, someone else is in here. Hello. I'll stay for a few more minutes, but it's driving me nuts. My husband still has a porch light on. I don't want to yell in the video. Be like, turn out the porch lights, please. You're bugging me. I'm still waiting a minute, Tammy, because someone popped in and say hi. Wait a few seconds here. If they say hi or not, that's okay. Welcome. I try to let people chat a bit too. Yeah, what do you call it? I've been working in a few books, and I got a few Halloween books, and in the fall, I'm gonna do some more coloring videos, but I'm gonna try not to do too much with my hands because of carpal tunnel. And then I'm gonna do coloring books, and I'm gonna do probably like Halloween coloring book videos. I try to do the speed up because with the speed up things, you know, it makes the video not as long, but, you know, still as enjoyable. So I just do the speeding with the kind of speed coloring thing. Yeah, Tammy, I got some really cute books that are on by what's her name? Carla Magna? I don't know if I'm butchering her name. You know that one Carla? Stacy, you know who I'm talking about. She's on Instagram, and she's an artist. She makes really cool Halloween color books and stuff like that. Tammy, I think you have one of her books. I'm trying to pronounce her last name right. I can't pronounce her last name. I'm a ding dong. I love the Halloween books. Like, I got this one really cute book at Cracker Barrel. And it was owls and all owls. I liked it so much that was the only book that I actually finished the whole entire coloring book. Alright, Stace, good night. Have a good one. And I'll look forward to your video on Saturday. Well, Saturday night. Or no, Friday night. I'm wrong. You're supposed to Friday night. I don't know why I said Saturday, because it's kind of on Saturday the next day. So, yeah. I just don't plan my videos and post a video every week, but like I said, that's why, because I don't have, yeah, it's like Carla Magna. I know you meant Magna, it's with an M. She's really talented. I really like her books a lot. I want to collect all her books. I also like the Chibi Girls. Did I say it right? Chibi Girls. Halloween. I like those kind of books. Those are so cute. They're adorable. I want to color those and do some videos with those. I just don't know why I don't leave them like the pages. Some of you do. You leave the pages. Oh, you don't have any of hers? Oh, Carol's the one that has some of hers. Coloring for My Anxiety, she has some. I think I found some of them from her, and I liked them a lot, and I went and I bought some. Right? Carol had some, I believe. And I know Stacy has some of the Chibi Girls. Chibi, if I can say that right. I'm sorry if I'm butchering any book names. I don't mean to. But I have so many books. I've literally got like 2 boxes full of coloring books. Yeah, I thought you did, Stacy. Yeah, I probably do. I'm getting old, Tammy. I wasn't sure if you had it. I think Carol had one. Yeah, Stacy, you know who I'm talking about. She's on Instagram, and she's on here too. She's on YouTube. She's a very talented artist. She also drew MJ. I was really impressed. Yeah, we are getting old. Well, like I say, it's better to be older than to be dead, right? Night, Stace. Have fun with your video. Don't let the cat get your stuff. Kitty wants to help you. Stacy has a new kitten, and it's adorable. And her kitty gets into everything. Her kitty climbed her mama's leg the other day. I knew that kitten was gonna start climbing everything. Yeah, you could see I have pictures of it on Instagram. Stacy's gonna post a video. Might post a video sometime of the kitten, her sister's kitten. Its name is Leia. It's adorable. I got to hold her. She was really stinking cute. I love that kitty. Well, I'm probably gonna go, Tammy. I'm gonna go night-night myself. I'm really glad you joined me, and it was a lot of fun. I'd like to get to know all of you guys better. We could have a safe place to chat and stuff, and then I can at least tell you about upcoming videos and why my videos are never really planned. That's why I put on there, I schedule it at random times. But another reason why, there's a reason why I don't share my face on here. It's not because I'm scared to share my face. I'll just leave it at this. I'm a domestic violence survivor. And my ex-husband stalks me. So I try not to share myself too much. And I don't want him to find my channel, if that makes sense. and I try to keep my family safe from him, if that makes sense too. That's why I always do videos with my hands and sharing things. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say about it, because I don't want to give him any credit in anything on my channel, you know. So I do share my pictures and stuff on Instagram so people can see what I look like. No big deal, but that's different. You have a good night, and bye everybody who watches it in replay. And I had a lot of fun, and I will try to do it again sometime. Thank you everybody for joining me. It meant a lot to me. Have a good night, everybody. Bye, Tammy. Bye, Stacy. Bye, everybody in chat.